Hi everyone, welcome to Rain Francis Art for Kids. My name is Rain. In this series, Nature and the Universe, we draw everything that's in nature and everything that's up in the skies. So let's begin.
Today I'm going to show you how to draw this umbrella in the rain. So let's begin. This is what you'll need for today's lesson. You're going to need a piece of paper or a drawing pad. I have a dollar store drawing pad here. It's 8.5 by 11 inches wide. You're going to need a pencil and an eraser. If you have an old dollar store or an old paintbrush that you have lying around that you have not used for paint, it works very well to brush things off of your page, like eraser bits and dust. Now I'm doing something a little different today. I usually use coloring pencils, but I'm going to use markers today. I have lots of fun colors here. I have, let me see, red. I have a light blue. I have an orange color. I have a green color and a yellow color. That's going to be the color of the umbrella. You can choose any colors you want, or you can make it one color, whatever you like. I also have a little bit of a darker blue that we're going to use for the raindrops, but you could use the same blue. And I thought this was black, but this is a dark blue that I'm going to use for the actual stand of the umbrella. And I have another marker here. It's a fine tip black marker. I'll show you. Fine tip just means the tip is very thin. That's optional. You don't have to use a fine tip marker. You could use a regular black marker or a dark blue marker, because we're going to outline the entire umbrella. So why don't we begin? First, we're going to start by drawing the umbrella with a pencil, and then we're going to outline it, and we're going to erase our pencil marks. That's optional too. You don't have to erase your pencil marks, but I'm just letting you know what I'm going to be doing. So why don't I start drawing the umbrella? So first I'm going to draw the top of the umbrella. It's just like a little, almost a rectangle without the bottom. And then we're going to draw a curve here and a curve here. Okay? And then from the middle of that tip of the umbrella, we're going to draw curved lines. There's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Because we'd like to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 areas of the umbrella. Now in between each of these lines, watch what I do. I'm just drawing a curved line like this. There, that's our umbrella. Mine's a little lopsided, but that's okay. My stuff is always a little lopsided. Okay, so now what I want you to do is take a pencil or a ruler or something and just line it up with the top here. Because what we want to do is we want to put the stem of the umbrella in line with the top here. So what I'm going to do is draw the stem of my umbrella like this. There. Just like that. Let me raise that up so you can see it. Okay? Very, very easy, my friends. Now you can take a marker. You can either take like I have, a fine tip black marker, or you can take a regular black marker or a blue marker, anything you want. And I'm going to outline everything. So everything that I drew in pencil, I'm outlining right now. And I don't mind if I don't follow the lines, because I'm going to erase all of my pencil marks when I'm done. So you can go ahead and outline everything if you want to. I'm just outlining my entire umbrella here. There we go. Now, a note on erasing. Depending on what type of marker you have, you might have to wait until the marker dries to start erasing. I don't want you to start erasing right away, because what could happen is, depending on your marker, they're all different. It might need some more time to dry. So what you can do is you can take a scrap piece of paper and you can take your marker and, write a few things and then erase and see. If it starts to bleed out, then you have to wait a little bit. I know my marker and I know that I can start erasing now because my marker is dry. But if you need to wait for your marker to dry, just pause the video, wait for your marker to dry, and then erase all of your pencil marks. Because I don't want you to start erasing and then the black marker starts staining everything and bleeding all over the place. That's not fun, and you might have to start over. So why don't you just make sure you know if your marker is ready to be erased over. You know what I mean? All right. I think mine's good here. I'm going to just erase. I'm just going to brush all those eraser marks off. And you may have noticed that I put my umbrella at the bottom of my page because all the raindrops are going to go around it. So what I'm going to do now is start coloring in my umbrella. I'm going to start with red, and I'm going to make this section of the umbrella all red. And you could definitely use crayons or coloring pencils for this. I just wanted to use a marker because I thought the color would be so vibrant. And I don't use markers that often in my lessons. Actually, I don't know that I ever have. I may have once before. Oh yes, when I drew the panda, bear, I used a black marker. But otherwise, I usually always use my coloring pencils. But I love the way markers work sometimes. They're nice and bright. But you just have to be careful because we know you can't erase a marker, right? So if you go outside the line, then it stays outside the line. All right. Now the next color that I'm choosing is my light blue, and I'm using Sharpie markers. When you're using Sharpies, especially, be careful. Put something underneath because sometimes it goes right through the page. And if you're drawing on your table, you could get marker all over your table. That has happened to me. I got marker all over my dining room table one time because I wasn't thinking about that. So I'm just coloring in blue. I want my umbrella to be nice and colorful. Because right now we're in November here where I live in Canada. And it's dark and it's raining and it's windy. I want some bright colors in my life. All right, the next color that I'm choosing is orange for the next panel here of the umbrella. It's a bit of a dark orange. Looks a bit like a red, but it's an orange. I'm going to color all that in. It does look like a red, doesn't it? There. That's all colored in. Now I'm going to choose my green. I have a nice green here. And the next panel is going to be green right here. It's nice to see a bright colored umbrella on a rainy day. I'm just being careful not to get any of the colors, you know, the green into the orange or the blue into the red. I just don't want to mix those colors up too much. All right, there's our green. And my next color is yellow. That's going to be yellow at the end here. A nice yellow color. Oh, these markers stink. I don't like the smell of markers. Maybe that's why I use coloring pencils. They don't smell bad. All right, our umbrella is colored in. Now I'm going to take a dark blue. You could take any color you want. You could use red or blue or black. And I'm going to color in the tip and the stem of my umbrella. I don't know if it's called the stem or the handle. Here we go. The umbrella is done. Now, what I'm going to do is I have a different color blue here. It's this was the color I used for the umbrella. It's kind of a lighter blue, and I have a bit of a darker blue, but like I said, you could use the same color blue if you want. I'm just trying to make it a little more interesting. And I'm going to put raindrops everywhere, and I'm not going to be drawing them with pencil first. I'm going to start by just drawing little raindrops everywhere. And what I want to do is I want to draw raindrops above and on the side of the umbrella, but not under the umbrella, because that's what it's for, right? It keeps the rain off. So you can just draw random raindrops all over your page. Just make sure that they don't go under the umbrella. And you see, I'm just doing little sort of boop, boop. You could also draw straight lines for rain. Little circles, that's what I'm drawing. Or little ovals, maybe. You see, I'm drawing everywhere, but not underneath the umbrella, because we want the umbrella to keep us from getting wet. You can just keep filling your page with these raindrops. I'm just making it very, very rainy here. See, I'm kind of doing, that's as far as I'm going to go. Well, maybe a little further on my page. You can put as many or as little as you want, and you can make them large raindrops if you want. Oops, I moved it. Sorry about that. I'm just adding a bunch more here. I just want you to have fun with this. Okay, so there we go. We've got our raindrops all colored in, and we're dry under the umbrella. So now don't forget, my friends, I always want you to sign your work. I want you to be very proud of what you've done. And funny, my name is Rain, and I've drawn rain today. Well, I hope you enjoyed this lesson, my friends, and remember to Mom and Dad, if you post your kids' art on Instagram, don't forget to tag me. I'd love to see their artwork. The link is in the description below and in the About section of my channel. So we'll see you next time on Nature and the Universe. Thanks for watching. Bye.